Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Yesterday we had a wonderful lot from Aunt Barry. We've got the Believes. Uh, Somebody made a really important comment saying, wow, seeth thee in Maine. Definitely believe was the word of the video. And another person, I think Michelle did too. So, I have a little guinea hen story. I never thought I would be saying this. No, she's not here, but the lady, my neighbor, he's young, and that was his guinea hen, and his mom came by today. I'm like, who is that pulling up in the driveway? And I wanted to open these curtains. And it was her, and so I was out there, walked out there. While I'm telling y'all that, I never did show y'all the old book I found. Look at this old book. The People's Home Library. I found it in the dumpster yesterday. It's having some issues back there. It's 1920. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's really in pretty good shape. 1920 down there, and it's about medical recipe and home stock book. I don't know what home stock is. Published by Barnum Company. And then in here somewhere, yeah, let me be real careful with this book. It's really in pretty good condition except that back part. It's not, I mean, you know what I mean, for over 100 years old. It had a membership certificate, has been adopted by, let's see, Mr. H.C. Hollowell of Newkirk, Oklahoma, is hereby enrolled September 18th, 1922. And then there's the salesman. So that was kept in there, just very nice. If anybody wants it, $25 shipped. Holler at me on Etsy. I haven't looked it up. I don't know what it's worth, but I'd be happy with that. So, okay, the guinea hen. So the lady pulled up and said, oh, I just wanted to tell you because I realized when you told me where you worked. See, I had to talk to her that time I decided I'm going to meet her when she comes out of there at lunch and find out what happened. I've got a Sleepy Time hot, very fresh tea bag there, as you can tell, and I got a cold bubble water. Anyway, she said, I just wanted you not to worry because I put two and two together when you told me where you worked. The lady that got the guinea hen, and it's a family with kids, and she works with me now. She used to work with her son, and so that's how her son knew her. Probably put it on Facebook, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but anyhow, long story short, this woman is a wonderful person. She's so sweet and kind. I see her every day in passing. We work at the same place, but we don't work like together. Very, very kind woman, and I'm going to talk to her about it on Monday. I don't know if the guinea hen is with other guinea hens, but this woman that pulled in the driveway said, you know, she had guinea hens when she was a kid, and she loves guinea hens, and they have a farm on the way to the other city out in the country. And, you know, and the nice thing is they do have little young kids because the guinea hen loves people. So I'm going to talk to her now and find out. So, I mean, it just made me so. I said, well, thank you for even stopping by to tell me. That was so very kind and sweet of you. Well, it's been a long day. A lot of work around the house, continuing what I was doing over the summer. I'm starting to get rid of some of the books. I'm starting to just take them, and I got to get this place in shape. It's going to take me a while, but I can't be, unless it's high dollar items, I'm not going to hang on to anything. I think I'm going to just do jewelry, because it's just too much stuff in these rooms. Whatever's in the garage will be fine, but I got to clean out a couple of rooms. So I took some stuff to three big tubs, plastic tubs full of stuff, to the older lady that has a bunch of booths. Well, basically she's expanded to have practically half of this little antique mall, all these booths. And you have to pay a bunch of money. I don't know that she makes that much money. I suspect that she just takes her check and, just does it because she's there every day. It's like her job. It's really sweet. You go in there and she's in there busy straightening stuff up and getting more and putting more out. And every time I go, there's a dumpster that I set it by. There's nothing really in the dumpster unless it really is kind of trash. A few things they've thrown out, but that's okay. So I haul 3 things that way, and so that way it'll do some good to somebody, and maybe she or her other fellow antique booth people can make some money. Oh, sorry if I'm slurping and all that. I really appreciate y'all putting down your drinks. I heard, I can't remember what it was, but I didn't even know how to pronounce it. So I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. I need to look that one up. How y'all are relaxing and watching the Friday video. And for some people it was Saturday night on the other side of the world. And for some it was Saturday morning, because although I made the video at 7, by the time it loads and processes, it takes 2 hours. So I left Walmart. Well, first I went by to see what was going on at the dumpster thrift store, because they close at 2. And my competition, I don't think, has figured out that they don't stay till 5. And both of them were working. And they were up to something today, because the dumpster, I left most of the other stuff in there. It's 100 degrees. And I went, and there was a thin white, well, I started looking at stuff and moving stuff around, and then I saw this. Then I saw this. I'm sorry I have a real bad bruise right here. I just bruise easily. I've had all the blood work done and I'm okay. And then I saw this. By the way, I have the phone and it's easier for me. And then I saw this. It's broken, but all I had to do was see this right here. That little flat thing that will tell you it's 925 most of the time. So we have dumpster jewelry. And then I got the hoe out and moved. What they did was they threw 2 little thin white bags full of, I haven't been through it yet, not even a peep. See this thin white bag? They threw 2 of them in there full. This is the biggest one. And see how it's just, when you tug on it with your hoe, look at that. And oh, you can imagine I started to panic, because if that, one time the bicycle boy came up and he just jumped right in the dumpster and grabbed jewelry right in front of me. This looks like it'd be sterling. Anyway, thin, 2 of these thin. And so what I did was I had to grab this box. This box was full of books, and I don't even know what kind. I dumped them out. I put this at the side of this mess and just started raking with my hoe, raking it into the box. It's probably not. Okay. Dame Craft, 24 karat gold over sterling. Started raking it in to the box. There's probably a few, I don't know what they did. They got together today and went through their little stash of stuff. and then they processed it. I think they hide it somewhere, and they do it together. They must have had some kind of a thing where we're going to do this together, although I think they cheat on each other. Oh. I'm going to have to, let's look at that now. That's not going to be anything. No. But the other box, so it happened, I got that up, and then there was more, and I pulled this box, and then there was this. So this was all in those thin little bags by Eldon. This looks like a nice piece here. Is that for earrings, or is somebody just using it? I thought it would be something to put your book up with. So they've got earrings that are broken, but I'll make sure. Does that say something? So we're going to go through it together. Not all of it right now. My dinner's sitting out there. But at least we have one silver. It's broken. I don't care. I'm not going to wear it. I'm just going to keep it. The dumpster jewelry is different for me than the other. Dumpster silver, I don't care if it's broken. I never sell it. I don't give it away. If it's precious metal, it's too hard for me to get. I'll wait and wait and wait for it. And probably just going to put the costume in a box as well. But I do a video at the end of whatever I find in the dumpster, because it's always just so amazing. Okay, that's just broken. Nothing on the back there. So amazing to see. Now this, to see stuff dumped, you know, just to see it thrown out. And a while back, when I was still kind of going in and talking to them when they were civil, those are pretty. I said, you know, I approached the nice one and said, you know, if you want to just put out some jewelry jars, I would buy them. Or if you want to just throw it all in a box and let me purchase it from. Oh, no, we hardly ever get any jewelry in here. Yep. Right. So those are pretty. These are pretty. So that's what we're going to do tonight in the next few videos, is go through this. By the way, here's this. One lady wanted that. You can find me on Etsy. I should just put like my PayPal thing, write it down, but I just don't want to link to it. So, and some people want to email me. I'm just not gonna, my email is just full already. I'm using up 79% of my email, and I'm not going to pay these people anymore. Y'all know who they are. They're the company that never would get me even hooked up for weeks. So I just can't do the email, so that's why I tell people to message me on Etsy or on eBay. And my information on how to find me is on the About for Clad Queen. I have linked Etsy and eBay up there. I'm just going to get some of this out of this box. It's not all going to fit. I mean, this is what, I'm just surprised they still do this. You know, if they would throw it somewhere else, they wouldn't have so many people bugging them. I mean, they could have just, doesn't make sense to me that they still try to throw it out in the dumpster. And then don't think anybody's going to get it. Don't want anybody to get it if it's buried. You know, those people at night in my competition, they get every piece out. Every piece. So they're not going to miss anything. This is pretty. Okay, there's still a few little pieces at the bottom of that, but we're doing the small box first. Well, so first of all, just some nice index cards. I like, oh, wait a minute. Here's our message. Look at this, y'all. What a surprise. Women of Faith, Bible Study, Finding Joy. Oh, wow. It's not all the way, it's just a few, so that's perfect. This will be ours, and then we'll do another one tomorrow. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I will not be shaken, therefore my heart is glad, and my tongue rejoices. My body also will nest secure, because you will not abandon me to the grave, nor will you let your Holy One see decay. You have made known to me the path of life, and you will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. I've never even heard this song. Well, what a blessing. We're going to start, that's going to be what we do with that'll be our blessing for the dumpster stuff. All right, so first of all, I'm going to back this up just a little bit. We have this right here. Made in China. It's pretty, and it's breakable. I'm not sure exactly what it's made out of. Put the bag back there. I do keep like these little boxes. Some of them are good to put things in to send to people. Praising God and what? Saying and it looks like aging and saging. Saging? Singing? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they ran off to the pawn shop together.